Oh, I'm back out again, my lovers. I was cycling home last night and I was cycling past this field and I thought I could hear a machine going. And when I glanced into one of my fields, look what's happened. Look at that. It's all been mowed for hay, all piled up ready to go. And I got a lovely signal just down here. I think it might be a coin. That'd be nice. Oh, a coin on my first hole. Cross your fingers and toes. Right, I'll let you have a listen first of all. Plug you in. Oh. Oh, that's definitely a coin signal. In time I'll get used to this machine. Oh, there she blows! What did I tell you? Look at that, I'm getting used to this machine. I can tell when it's a coin. You get a particular kind of ping with a coin signal. Oh, it's quite good condition. Is there a date on it? 1887. Lovely jubbly. On to the next. John Deere tractor. Oh, I found something after about an hour of searching. So I've had that penny and now a little bit of a broken shoe buckle frame. So I nicked it a bit. It's not made of gold, unfortunately. Right, on to the next. Oh, I just found a bit more of it. Just found that bit. So I'm not entirely sure it is a shoe buckle frame now. It's a bit long and it's a very similar shape to the bit I found earlier. Very similar shape. So it's whatever that is. A bit long for a spoon handle. And that was found a good 15 feet away from each other. So, you know, the plough has moved stuff about over the years. It looks Victorian, could be Edwardian or Georgian, whichever. It's one of them three. On to the next. Oh, I found something here. This was a banging signal. Absolutely banging. I'm not entirely sure what it is. Looks like a thimble. Looks like a thimble. Like an iron thimble. Is it a thimble? Right, I'm going to have to get this cleaned up and I'll get back to you. Right, here it is. Oh, it's supposed to be dry today, but it's pouring with rain. Well, not pouring, sort of misty. Misty rain. Well, it looks like a thimble with no holes, if that makes sense. That's what it looks like. The end's dropped out, it's very brittle. And I can't see any holes inside. I think it's just an iron thimble. Yeah, no holes. Oh, it started to rain again. Ugh. No holes. It fits like a thimble. Could do with cutting my nails again. God, I got a banging signal in this hole. Give me a bit of blanking now. Yes, I think it's just maybe a nail in there with it. That sounds sweet. Probably a bit of lead or something. Soon find out. Oh! It's not silver, is it? Is it silver? Oh, it's a pesky button! Oh, I thought that was going to be silver. Oh, you pesky things. Look at that. Oh, it's a button. Oh. On to the next. There's one good thing about the GPX, is that now all of my fields, all of them, have become new fields again. I can now go over them with the GPX and be like having all new permissions. Because what this thing does, I'm pretty sure, is it stops me or you from discriminating. So you're walking along with your VLF machine and you go, oh, that sounds like foil, carry on walking. Oh, that sounds like a button, carry on walking. Oh, that sounds like rubbish. Oh, that looks like rubbish, blah blah blah. And you carry on. And what this machine does is it stops you from being able to discriminate what looks like rubbish. And I'm pretty sure when I tested that gold brooch, it was 1208. Now that's a classic foil signal. And I'm sure that the wild boar, that would have been probably you know, a foil type signal as well. So it's stopping you from discriminating those crappy signals. And for some reason this has a habit of missing foil, because you can set the depth that it looks at. So this is set for deep targets. So anything shallow, it misses. So you can, or I could set it for shallow targets and find lots of tiny bits of rubbish. So at the moment I've got it set on deep to find deep objects. You can set it at different levels under the ground. It's amazing. Right, on to the next. Oh, I'm back out, me lovers. Yesterday I got drowned out. It piddled down with rain and I just sort of, oh, I couldn't be bothered. I pulled the plug and went down the pub. But today is much nicer. The sun is shining, it's lovely and warm, cool breeze, perfect. Yeah, I'm out with the Coiltech coil today. Here she blows. Out with Mr. Coiltech. If it is him. No, it wouldn't be a bloke, would it? Not Coiltech. What am I talking about? Anyway, where am I? I've just found a super deep target. Well, not super deep, but I'm getting my ear tuned in to deep targets. And I've got a lovely little button down here. Oh, I just saw the farmer zipping by. Wonder what that noise was. A tiny button at a foot deep. I've got my ear tuned in to these super deep targets now. And it's not a pesky button, this one, it's got some decoration on it. Let's give it a rub on the magic trousers. There we are, look. It's got a little bit of decoration. Lovely, little square thing in the middle with flowers around the outside. Has it got any writing on it? It might have. Shank's a bit squashed. Yeah, it's got some writing on it. Anyway, it is just a pesky, well, a not so pesky button. On to the next. Oh, I found something really unusual. Don't think I've ever found one of these before. Shouldn't think they'd be very useful for much. A copper nail. A copper nail. Imagine that would bend as soon as you tried to bang it in. Yeah, definitely think that's a copper nail. It's got green, look. A copper nail. What are they used for then? Come on, experts. Shipbuilding? Perhaps they, well, I'm nowhere near the sea, if that's what you're getting at. Nowhere near the sea. Right, on to the next. That's a strange looking buckle, if it is a buckle. Is it a buckle? Got an odd shape. It's like a sort of a horseshoe. On to the next. Oh, I got a nice deep signal down here. I'm already at a foot deep. Huh. Where is it to? Ah. It's right there in the middle of the hole. Now I have had some old buckles from this corner of the field, so it might be a buckle. Hopefully it's going to be a great big gold hammered coin. It's good pinpointing, wasn't it? Right in the middle. Oh. Ooh, a bit close that one. Right, let's go a bit further away. What was that? Rock, I hope. Right, let's try that. Oh, what's that there? Is that it? That's it. Looks like lead. I think it's lead. This gives off a really good deep signal, lead. Yeah, it's lead. Anything on it? Or is it lead? Might not be lead. It is not lead. It's got a hole in the middle. Right, whatever that is. But it looks pretty corroded. Well, that's a deep one, wouldn't it? For something that size. Where are we? That's a foot to there. Just a little slightly over a foot. A couple of inches over a foot. Not bad. That was a coin. Oh, soon I'll be able to get onto one of my hot spots. I can see the farmer now. He's mowing it. So I'll be able to get on there and with my super deep searching coil. It's near some power lines, but I've now got this thing tweaked to perfection. I'll be able to get on there, and I reckon I'll be able to get down to some silver coins. I've had lots and lots of silver coins off that little hot spot, and tomorrow I'm going to get on there and find some good stuff. Right, sun's going down here. I don't know how much longer I've got, but I'm going to see if I can find a few more artifacts. Woohoo! Oh, the sun's right on the horizon. It's going down. I got a bizarre find down here. It's a piece of lead, but it's got something stamped in it. It's got something stamped in it. It's got a funny shape. It's got that little bit sticking out there. But in this corner, it's got a little stamp. Let's get some better light on it. Hear that? It's got a little stamp with something in the corner. There's another bit here. Possibly like that. No, don't go the other way. But anyway, is there anything on this bit? No. So it's got a bizarre stamp in the corner. You see it? Not much light left now. That sun's going down. Let's just try and turn it upside down so that works. Anyway, it's a bizarre find. On to the next. The sun's almost setting behind the trees over there, and I think I found the find of the day. I just saw it drop back in as the sun's going down. Oh, a lovely little buckle with some patination on it. Oh, yeah, a lovely little buckle. Not much in this field. I have done it to death with the CTX. It's a lovely little buckle. Georgian, I expect. I'll get it cleaned up and get back to you. There we go. Bit of decoration. A little bit of fancy. Not much though. Right, that's it. We finished for the day. I'm heading off to the pub for some jars of ale. Yeah, no maker's mark. Vital marks though. It was handmade or hand finished. Oh, here's my roundup from just today. Not the greatest of hunts. But, you know, that's the way it goes sometimes. I was not expecting to find that hammered coin the other day where I was detecting, and I found one, so... yeah, you never know where stuff comes up. Oh, yeah, I'm going to head off to the pub for some jars of ale, and maybe one of their beef and horseradish bread rolls. Cheers!
And gently drops the rain. I have never had but one true love. In greenwood he lies slain. I'll do so much for my true love as I